the thing that's going to happen in the challenge before it happens. She is the person who's trying to get every advantage that she can from production. And I'm not. And this isn't cheating or anything like that. But she is going to be a squeaky wheel on every single thing.
We'll probably end up doing
where I said with Nicole Anthony is going to, you put her up on the block, she's just going to take it like, oh, fiddlesticks, I got nominated. Sorry, did I say Nicole Anthony? That's how Nicole Anthony's going to take it. Nicole Franzel's not going to take that. You put her up on the block, she's going to be bawling, she's going to be crying, she's going to be working every angle she can against you. And she's relentless. She's not gonna stop. And I drafted her. These are positives for why I took her at number 13 overall.
No, I think she's in a really good spot, and I think she's doing well, like ingratiating herself with people, and I think that also even though she won, she comes across as very non-threatening. Like, I mean, just the way she like talks and behaves and like kind of beats herself up a little bit. I think that doesn't. I mean, you don't look at her or talk to her and think like, okay, this girl is like a serious competitor. I'm scared. And so I do think that she has a really good chance of going far, even though she's a former winner, just because, like, it's not like a Dan coming in, or like a Will or something, and you're like, or a Derek or someone, and you're like, this winner is a winner. Like, I just feel like she just doesn't come across that way at all, and I'm actually, like, it was between her and Keisha, and I just felt like I was worried about the fact that she's a former winner, and that's really the reason why I didn't pick her. But other than that, like, I'm very impressed with what she's doing so far.
Yeah, and let me say, that's my concern. But I think that Ian is going to pay that bill when it comes due. The former winner has to go home. And I love Ian, and I came very close to picking him, and just as the total heart pick. It'd be so fun to root for my friend Ian on this season. But I think that ultimately his threat level is
I'm guessing Legends aren't
very, very large. His bar level is through the roof. He was very lucky at points in Big Brother 14, and I think that people are not going to forget how dangerous he can be as a player. Where I think that Nicole is going to get all these relationships going, and I think that she's underestimated. I don't think that people look at her as a terrifying player, and I think that she is underrated. And so I think that there is a lot of value, and I can see somebody going to the end with her and thinking, oh, I'll be the same way that Paul did way back when.
Looks like Kevin and Devon are comparing notes on Nicole Franzel.
It's interesting. She's a two-time winner.
Yeah, and she knows to make that argument. She's already made it to Ian, saying we can only bring each other to the end because we saw what happened to Dan. He's an amazing player, and he only got one vote against you. I mean, you're deserving, but it's Dan Giesling. It's because he was a winner that he lost. I guarantee she's going to be making that argument to other non-winners. Look, I know I can't beat you in the end. I'm a winner. I think that Nicole and Ian are completely flip-flopped in terms of reputation and threat level versus like actual threat level.
Yeah.
Ian is probably seen as more threatening than he should be, and Nicole is definitely seen as much less threatening than she should be. And personally, I fault the Reds of the world who have spent so long
vilifying her,
knocking her game, not respecting it,
Where are we going?
and allowing this perception to go through that she's not this dangerous player. But she is in this cast of all-stars, and in just a couple of, in just like 24 hours, has shown herself to be a very dangerous player. She's hooked up with Ian. She's in there with Cody. She's got Danny. She's working on splitting up the house. Like, she's one of the more active players, completely not caught yet. Of course, it's been 24 hours, but she is somebody who is much more dangerous than the other people in the house are accounting for in this moment, and that's pretty big. She is definitely a dangerous player in this game, and somebody who can go very far and do very well.
Okay.
I mean, the reason why we can't decide between either rat hole or snake hole is because she's both. She will snitch, slither away away right afterwards. Okay, I feel like, yeah, she was. If it wasn't, I was in between her and Christmas, and I went with the holidays, but I really feel like Nicole. I mean, she's already doing what she, like. This is what she does.
Interesting. So Devon's completely out of the loop. She's talking right now about how Casey Janelle wasted this power, and she doesn't think that Cody would have taken the shot, though. It's like, he was. So.
I don't think he expected anyone to die.
I also want to plant my flag on one more thing. I said this before. I think that whenever this season ends,
the place you're going is the very end point of Raymond's last signal. Hackers hide their locations by routing their packets through Butnet.
Whenever she comes out of this,
bounce his signal all across the globe.
We'll have a problem if that signal ends in China or some faraway country.
No,
I mean, there will always
I don't
be
care if he's gone off the grid.
If
this Kenny's ex-Bloom, something tells me he wants to stay close to the action.
Maybe. But if he really was in Chicago, why has he been so quiet? He's not the kind of guy to just sit back and watch.
You said he killed those people. Must be a pretty price on his head.
24 hours. What is the
Good
thing
reason
that
to stay
people always
underground.
say about Nicole Franzel? That she totally dogs all the women, okay? She can't be trusted to work with women. Like 24 hours, the Big Brother All-Star house, and god damn it, she's already screwing over the women. Seriously, trying to tell Cody, hey, I'm gonna make a woman's alliance, and I'm gonna make a woman's alliance, and then I'll come back and tell you all the information. Like, that's not mean for women, Taryn. That's not doing anything for
Who says she had to be?
She told the women who's gonna make an alliance with Cody and come back and tell them all the information.
That is not what happened. That is not what happened. And, like, already, like, I saw Taryn earlier today tweet about the fact that
We might have a problem. I'm picking up a lot of chatter about Ram and Kenny.
It's strange, Tyler. You said this guy's been dark for a year.
I think we might have to alert someone when I find Raymond's signal.
So we'll have company waiting for us. All right.
Obviously, I didn't think that she was keeping it a secret from
Did
Cody
Nicole
because she was
play
saying
today,
it to
Taryn?
Cody.
Well, my point is, like, it's not real if she's telling Cody about it. Cody is, by definition, not a woman.
Here's the thing is, I just think that, like, if I were Nicole and I was known for, like, going against women and doing all that, that is not the move I'd be making. I'd be like, okay, now this time I just go in the house and, like, work with the girls and, like, try, you know, see what I can do. But, like, I mean, immediately, like, day one, it's like,
I don't remember this mission at all.
You know you're already, like, disliked outside by a lot of fans because of that. Like, and then go in there and do the one thing that people dislike. It's like,
one thing!
It is frustrating.
But here's what, yeah.
Yeah, it
And
is.
here's what she'll do. This is the
Fuck. Oh my god, are you fucking serious?
that she will, if somebody calls her out on, hey, Nicole, did you try to screw over the women in the house? Like, oh my god, you guys, that's what people always say about me, and it's not fair that people have that perception. And then, like, she'll turn it into being the victim of that false accusation and get people to feel bad for her, and she'll use it to her advantage.
It's frustrating because I want her to work with Danny. I mean, like, they already seem to have a really good relationship. If they can work together, that'd be great. I just don't want her selling Danny out to Cody.
I think that's a really good cover for her to be working with Danny. I think it kind of like, you know, extinguishes a lot of the, oh, I can't work with women thing. But I still think that the one thing that is going to, like, the one person that is not going to fall for it is Devon. She's just not going to. If there is a situation in which women are being...
Like, 5 minutes ago, she's like, because she's trying to work with Devon, and she's like, I don't know about Devon, I'm not sure about her. It's been 24 hours!
But we're talking about drama outside the house. We already know that there was a former house guest. The last text that they sent to Devon before she went sequestered was, do not trust Nicole. So I just don't think that that's going to pan out for her this time.
Let's make this quick. What am I looking for?
Parker from Big Brother 9.
Computer. I'll
Yeah,
run a search
that's
from
not a
the
blind
bunker.
item. We know who said that.
Yeah.
Look, I want to be clear. Like, Nicole plays very underhandedly, 100%. But there are lots of people who have played the game very underhandedly. Lots of people that have been rats, that have been rat floaters, that have played in ways that people don't like.
Old
But
school
that
shit.
doesn't necessarily mean
No wonder good
that
cops
they
can't shut
are
the club
always doing
down.
what you think they're doing. And in this particular situation, I mentioned this before, like, I don't think that Nicole wants Danny to go. I think that Nicole heard Cody saying, I think Danny is dangerous, and talking
Clara,
about potentially, like,
it's
making
online.
it seem like he might put her up on the block, and she was saying, no, don't worry about Danny.
Yeah, but why like, no, don't worry about Danny, like, I've got that covered, like, whatever. Instead of saying, I'm gonna make a girls alliance, and I'm gonna
why is that a bad thing?
those girls out to you every single day. You guys are the difference they say, like,
Yeah.
but, like, I don't think that you can even say a girls alliance. I don't think, like, why not just say, like, no, Danny, we can bring her into us or something, rather than,
Because
like,
Cody's gonna hear about it eventually.
go behind her back and just, like,
Montreal, New York.
And that's fine, but I don't like the idea of saying, like, I'm gonna create a girls' alliance and do this to the girls because they're girls. Like, if she said, like, I'm gonna, like, here's this person, like, I'm gonna put some sort of thing with them, like, on this side of the house, and then I'll, like, rat them out to you. I feel like, to me, at least, that's really different than just saying, like, I'm gonna form a girls' alliance, and the girls, it just seems like against girls in particular.
Next week, if a woman is HOH, she'll sell out Cody. The woman who's in charge. The HOH next week. So, it's done. She'll go to where the power is. Right there.
Fine, and that's fine. I just like the idea. I don't like the idea of bringing up specifically that you're going to create a girls' alliance.
Oh fuck, I actually have to kill them all?
Destroy it. Like, I just think that there's a difference between specifically talking women and that you're going to get these women versus, like, hey, there's a few people on this other side of the house that I think I can work with. Like, it seems targeted. And this is, like, coming from someone who's like, oh, that's technical. I think she's doing well. I think she's a good player. I mean, like, I'm impressed with her gameplay. This has nothing to do with that. It honestly is just, like, it rubs me the wrong way when I see somebody talk about how they're just gonna, like, go against the girls. Like, it's just, I don't like
not fair that this girl from RJD is saying that I'm against women. Tired of hearing this.
I think again, like, you guys are acting like she's setting this up so that she can get rid of all three of these
Aiden,
people.
someone can't find Kenny.
With these people.
You can't
She's
let
set up
them.
best in this
I know,
alliance.
I'm on it. I'll
Like,
shut them down.
And Danny
Hurry.
can run this for women.
Fuck, where's the car?
That's great for her. If it breaks up, then great. She's now with Cody or whatever. And she can pull Danny with her. Like, it sets up a bunch of different options for her. It's not like we're locked down in one path.
We'll see. Look,
Shit.
you could either, like, shake your fist at the computer
Fuck
screen
off,
for
man.
85 days or get on the Franzel train. Get on board. It's gonna be fun to watch.
It's more fun to think like
Watch.
this.
Yeah.
I kind of wish I picked her. I kind of wish I picked her because then I could, like, root for her instead of being, like, upset.
I just need her to just own that stuff. Like, don't do this whole fake, like, thing where it's like, oh,
Own it.
Yeah.
like, my intention. She's already doing that stuff with Devon. Telling Danny, like, oh, I just wanted to see this with Facebook. Girl, get the hell out of here. Like,
No, I would love to see her own it. It would honestly, like, it would be a different thing for me if she would just, like, own all of it. Like, I just feel like she doesn't.
If she looked at the
Maybe she
camera,
will.
like earlier today, Davon looked at the camera and was like, alright, Ryan, do what you want. I know you want this to happen. If Nicole Franzel looked at the camera and was like, I know I'm coming for your babes, but sorry about it. Like, if she did that, I'd be like,
That's the whole paradox. So she plays like a villain, but wants to be loved like a hero. But the trick to unlock that would be to camera. Give us that I'm being the villain. And love. But
I would love it.
as always, the good guy, victim, hero, underdog. I can play like a villain.
Like, I don't like that this is how she operates either. I
Oh, fuck off.
So, get on board, be fun. Alright. Alright, 2 picks are left. Brent and Karen. 3 people left on the board.
Yeah.
It's Janelle and David.
Oh, I'm in such a bad spot here. Like, let me tell you my thought process, right? Okay, so I really want to take Ian, okay? But like, I don't want Janelle to go undrafted, and I'm afraid that if I pick Ian, that Karen's gonna pick David and leave freaking Shady off the board, which I don't even think is acceptable. Like, how is that even acceptable to happen? So I'm like, I think Janelle, but then the other
Okay.
I feel like she's gonna win. Like, okay.
Fuck.
I'll say this, for me to pick Janelle, it would have to involve a story where somehow she, like, Kaiser goes home, Danny goes home, and then somehow she slides under the radar. That is a really specific set of circumstances in order for that to happen.
That's the exact reason why you picked Bailey.
That was one person, and like, you know, like, it's easier for one thing to happen instead of 2 things to happen.
That's 2 things to happen.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, I'm sorry, guys. I want to pick JD, but I gotta pick Ian. Yeah, I gotta pick Ian. And
I can't believe you're gonna leave Janelle undrafted.
I know.
It's Big Brother 14th pick.
I mean,
Ian.
I just think that he has a much better shot to win the game than Janelle does. Overall, I don't think that people are necessarily coming for him. I do think that people forget how good he is. And also, like, he's a really charming guy once he gets his foot in the door. That's what a lot of people forget about Big Brother 14, was that, you know, he was seen as awkward in the beginning, and he's definitely
He is awkward.
awkward right now. But Ian's such a lovable guy once you get to know him, and, like, he can stop being so nervousy all the time. And once that happens, I would not...
Wait, we went around in a circle.
From a social or a competitive standpoint, Ian, I think... Yes,
for Ian was that this season, you know, it was very extenuating circumstances to get the production deal. They were able to grab Ian's photo from LinkedIn for his bio. That was great.
That was great, yeah. And obviously I have a fondness for Ian because he was actually the guest on Thursday nights with RHAP for like 2 seasons in the going. And it was a lot of fun.
Who's still shooting us?
He's really thought a lot about the game. I'm shocked to see him back on an All-Star season. I thought that he had left Big Brother behind. The fact that he's here, like, it shows me that he's serious again about winning. And again, I think he's gonna survive the first week, and if he does, let me watch out.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see Ian play, although I'm very
Is that the end of Act 2?
nervous about his ability to fit in with
It
the
is,
house.
okay.
I'm not really seeing the connections there, which concerns me a
2
little
skill
bit.
points.
Also, I realized
I
last
think I might
night
just
that
wait.
he's younger than me. That's crazy. I thought he was older. I don't know. It just, like, I tried to do the math in my head, and it just, like, was not working. And then I was like, wait a second.
Right.
He's 29? He's
Still
still in
29.
his 20s.
Well, that's
Yeah.
right here. I always saw him as younger than me, but he's actually older.
I got what I need.
I always
We're
thought
ready.
he was.
They're actually going after Ray Kenny.
Before he was younger,
I can't
like in his
believe we
previous
found
season,
him.
but now it's like,
Haven't
oh,
found
he's
him
coming
yet,
back. He hasn't
but
played
we're
in so
close.
long.
He might not even
time
help,
now.
you know?
He has Ray in his
He
hair.
could
It's
decrypt
like,
those
this
files.
guy's an
He's
older
exposing
guy,
himself.
and now it's like,
This
oh
guy
wait,
was a
like,
whistleblower.
if he's an
You
older guy,
said
then
And I
those
have a
files
question,
had black
Melissa,
ones
do you
with
feel like that the gray hair
There
is
was
on
blackmail
purpose?
on everyone.
Like, do you
I
guys
think an
died
ex-blue
it, or
radical
you think-
I
find
don't
that
think he
hard to
died it, but I
resist.
think he
When
purposely
you find Ray
didn't dye
Kenny,
it. I
what
mean,
do you have
it's
to offer
possible
him?
that, like, maybe that's just
We've
his
seen
look,
what
but
happens
I
when
don't
we
know,
dig.
but like,
The
it
more I
just
If he
look
helps
at
us
it,
decrypt those
it just
files,
seems
he's exposed.
well, it
I'll
does
find
seem
something.
like he
There's a reason he's
probably
hiding.
was like, I want to
Yeah.
make sure they know
He
that
turned
like
against Blue,
I'm
exposed
older.
their abuse.
It's like
I can work
all
with
stars,
that.
so many
You're
people
going
are
to
pretty
threaten
bad. Like I
him?
don't want them thinking
No.
of me as like the young kid
A
anymore.
whistleblower wants
Yeah.
justice.
It is like one
Maybe
spot.
looking
I
for
feel like that
cause.
if he was going
can
to
definitely
salt
give him
his
one.
hair, that I think that he would
It's
do.
like the Jay Leno,
Well,
like-
I like he would do like more of a Clooney look.
He would say that in his intro package, though, wouldn't he? He would admit to that.
I dyed my hair on purpose. Yeah.
It's very distinguished. I like it.
Yeah.
It's a great look.
Well, Cody and Ian are the same age. That's crazy.
Yeah, ain't that crazy?
That's wild. I like it. It doesn't register in my mind just because he played so long ago.
here.
Yeah.
It was only 2 years
Cody
apart.
seems
You
older.
touch a hair.
From Cody.
No, I think that Cody is younger.
Yeah,
I
just
think
like,
Because Ian won when he was so young,
Why
right?
are you
that's the
calling?
thing is he was 21
wondering
when
if
he
you're coming to
21 when he
collect her.
won.
I
And
said
so,
check.
like, it,
I found
it,
someone who
to
can
me,
decrypt
it feels
the
like
data.
he should.
I'm all ears.
To
His
me, it
name's
feels like
Raymond
he
Kenny,
should be
an old
older
CTO
now.
estimate. He's in party. I'm heading
there. Because I feel like when I watched this season, I kept thinking in my head, like, I must have been like 14 years old. But really, I was not 14. I was older than him. I was 22.
Raymond Kenny is also a whistleblower.
So, you know, I don't know.
He's going to unlock all those juicy files and put them on the goddamn
news. He's got his work cut out for
you know
him,
what secrets
but
are when
what a
you
great
need to
story
know.
would be for him
Worthless.
to be
I'm
two-time
warning
winner of Big Brother.
Find another way.
Be very exciting.
There is no other way.
So
you
Taryn,
want this done, you need to get off my back and let me do it.
bit of drama comes down to you, David.
I mean, come on. I think not. I think the fact that David went this far without being drafted is ridiculous.
Versus Janelle, who has 3 seasons under her belt.
Kenny's the answer. You'll help me decrypt. I'll need network access.
I mean,
I'll hack the Pawnee Control Center, and I'm good to go.
It's mostly Brent's fault that this is happening. But to pick between Janelle and David, I mean, here's the thing: the person I don't pick is gonna go to the audience. So I feel like I would like the audience in the chat to let me know who you would prefer to have of these two.
Who do you prefer to have, chat? Who do you prefer for Taryn to leave off the board so you guys can have him or her?
Could you make the case for both of these picks, Taryn?
For both of these picks, I think that Janelle, if she manages to survive...
Yeah, I think I've definitely learned how to play this game stealthy, though, in this playthrough. Which I've never done before.
She's depending on who else also survives, we'll be able to make
okay, I fucked that up, though.
She's got Memphis, maybe. She's got Keisha, maybe. That's good for her. If there's kind of like a flip against the Cody Tyler side of things, which she might try to push, that could be good for her.
Fuck. See, that was really bad.
Having to win competitions herself, but her allies are, then she might, her threat level might come down a little bit.
Oh fuck. Okay, I didn't realize there's so many guys here.
She needs to find a crew and be able to insulate herself in that crew, and then get to the end.
Gonna need a hand!
Fuck. Damn it, I missed them. Damn it. So, like once reinforcements. Fuck.
Squeeze this motherfucker! And around.
Tyler, seemingly. He really well with Cody.
Fuck.
Out of sight!
He doesn't know the show very well, but he's surrounded by a lot of people far in the game, and I do think they might underestimate him when it comes to his willingness to stab them in the back and you know take the win for himself. Like a David and Christmas Final 2 doesn't seem completely out of the realm of possibility to me, and I think that it's possible that he picks that one up.
Interesting that it looks like Devon's actually leaning towards Nicole Anthony and Kevin.
Good to go.
High on either of their chances, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
But I, you know, there's always a path, and this is a very open field, I think.
An open field, okay. So I know people want to hear the update from the live feed, so Taryn, we're gonna need you to make a decision.
Okay. So the audience would prefer to have Janelle, so I'm going to be very kind to the audience and let them have Janelle, and I will take David. I will not let David, the first boots of the first night of season 21, go undrafted.
Let the record show, yes, that Taryn passed on Janelle because the chat requested
Fuck, I fucked that up. God damn it.
The chat wants
Taryn
Janelle.
technically had the 16th pick.
Yes. I ceded my spot for you guys.
Okay.
Well, now Taryn will win. Like, if one of his people wins, then he wins. If Janelle wins, Taryn wins for giving the audience Janelle.
No, the audience.
Wait, can they not go through that door?
Alright, David is the pick. I'm kind of higher on David. I feel like that I considered picking him earlier in the draft. If there weren't other people that I had higher. He's an unknown. I mean, we don't
Oh, this is so bad,
like as a player, and sure, like that he doesn't inspire a ton of confidence, but you know, if he's around and he has like 40, 45 days to sort of like learn the ropes from the all-time greats, who knows what David is capable of. So I think he's an X factor. I think you're right. Janelle,
I'll have
see how she could, you know, go. It's such a big target. Again, I've called her the Boston Rob of this season. You know, all through the hypothetically speaking series, that she could even like get off to a hot start, a la Boston Rob, and control things for a while. But eventually, nobody's gonna ever lose sight of Janelle. And she also, her game is like a big, flashy game. I think she's gonna get caught up eventually. All right. Let's review the teams real quick, and then we've got a live feed update for you as well. All right. Talk about them on team. Christmas Day with St. Nick. It was Davon. It was Nicole. It was Christmas. We saw Melissa's team. Melissa has the team of BB10 plus Enzo. It's Memphis, Enzo, and Keisha. Old school. Okay.
I like am regretting my picks already, just because I'm like, I don't have any variety. It's literally like, oh god, whatever.
I think I got it.
All right. Rob's team starts with Kevin Campbell, then add to it Cody and Franzel. Okay, that's Rob's team. You have Brent's team. Brent walks away with Bailey, with Danny, and then with Ian. And then finally, we have Taryn's team.
I'm a fucking idiot.
Taryn walks away with Kaser, Tyler, and David. That's your draft here. And you, the listener, walk away with Janelle. So, very fun stuff here on the draft tonight. We'll see how it plays out 83 days from now. All right, now let's we got a live feed update to talk about. Okay, let's go ahead. Looking forward to all of the people on Twitter to let us know who won the draft. We'll follow all this stuff all throughout the season. But let's go ahead, and we have an update from the safety competition has been held. For whatever reason, you don't want to know this until Sunday night, but wanted to see the draft. This is your opportunity to bounce out now. Taryn, well, you won't watch the live feed update because that's not your thing. But join us after the episode late on Sunday, whenever we get to it, with some golf. So until then, for everybody else, let's listen to a live feed update.
The Office of Civil Defense has issued the following message. This is
a spoiler.
All right.
A spoiler.
What means that actual
spoiler
against this country has been detected, and that protective action should be taken.
Yes. Live feed update time.
Now, where are you, Kenny?
All right. We have results from
Damien sounded worried. He's after the blackmailing of those files.
Karen, I know you have been
What's his
watching
game? What's he planning to do?
Throughout the last 30 minutes or so. Do you want to give us the update?
Yeah, you guys can't let him distract me. Kenny's the answer. He'll help me decrypt everything.
Take him out. Safety suite.
You know, get Nicky safe.
What up, Kaser?
What up, Kaser? I mean, say that.
Yeah.
Won the safety competition and saved Janelle.
He saved JD. Oh my god.
All right.
So excited.
All right. So.
Making that pick not quite as weird anymore, guys.
Okay. Now, do we know the rules of this? That he saves her for this week. He used the power, and then it's done.
Yeah,
and then
they both competed, so that I do not believe they can compete again, correct?
Really? I heard that Janelle actually didn't compete.
I thought that she did. Maybe we can get confirmation of that, because they were talking about the fact that they both needed
I
one
thought that she did,
Yeah, they were talking about the fact that neither one of them could go over 25 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. And so this competition will be for the first 3 weeks. We'll have this. Is that what we're expecting? Okay. All right. So now talk about a few different scenarios. Sort of like, okay, this is sort of like big fallout. Should Kaser and Janelle?
It's really insane that we're getting Kaser back on Big Brother, and somehow he's in the same fucking position where he's the like looking to be the leader of the Underdog Alliance. Okay, where are we at?
There has been the conversation is currently happening between Nicole, Ranzel, and
yeah, they are not happy. Cody and Nicole Franzel are like, Nicole's already gone to Cody to complain about how did they even know that they needed to compete in that? Why did they compete in that? Did somebody tell them that they were...
Alright, we're gonna end here, and I think we'll actually go ahead and do one more episode. So, yeah, bye for now. Thanks for watching.